Subscribe to this channel and like this video, and there will be the secret rare Mew cookie in your next pack of Oreos. I've had my eye on one card from the new Celebrations expansion to add to a deck to really push it over the edge. Now, I'm really excited to share that that's exactly what's happened. I've played a few games with this list and it has exceeded my expectations. Let's take a look at this new Celebrations card that revolutionizes an archetype. Welcome back to the channel, Little Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today, we are going to be profiling a Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX deck with Zacian V. Now, aside from the wonky looking artwork, I don't know what's going on with Zacian's mouth there, but aside from the artwork, this is a fantastic card. I cannot say enough good things about it. Let's take a look at the ability, Roar of the Sword. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Psychic Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck, and if you use this ability, your turn ends. This is very reminiscent, if you're at all familiar with the standard format, very reminiscent of Leafeon V's ability. Now, Zacian V also has the Storm Slash attack. For 3 colorless energy, you do 60 damage, plus this attack does 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to this Pokemon. So since we're playing it in Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, the base amount of damage that we can do, since we're only going to be attaching Psychic Energy, is going to be 150. But very important to note, Storm Slash does scale. So you can hit 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330. You could take down anything in the metagame with this Zacian V. I love that it scales. But the thing that I really enjoy about Zacian is, of course, that ability. I often find when I'm playing the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX deck that I miss out on some early game pressure. I usually start attacking turn 3, turn 4, when I can get enough Shadow Rider Calyrexes out to use all my Underworld doors and attach enough energy. Zacian V changes the game for this deck because Roar of the Sword, you can use it on your first turn, maybe you get an energy attachment down, and then all of a sudden you're really in range for doing 100 damage, 130 damage, maybe even more when you factor in Galarian Articuno and attaching a couple energy from hand to your board. It can get out of control really quickly. I just find that when I'm playing with this deck, I often have really weak early games, and Zacian V fixes that. Now, additionally, Zacian V is a pretty solid attacker, and it's only 2 prizes. So maybe you lead with the Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, you bring in a Zacian V, and then you finish the game with another Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, essentially forcing your opponent to take 8 prizes to get a win. This is really nice and basically takes the place of Alcremie VMAX, which also has that metal weakness. Another great thing about Zacian is that it counters different things from Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider VMAX, very much afraid of the Galarian Moltres V and Umbreon V and VMAX, but Zacian V laughs in the face of those 2 dark attackers. You'll see in these next few games just how powerful this is. Look at what we are able to do to our opponents. I find even a Max Geist for 100, that's the minimum amount of damage you can do, but a Max Geist on turn 2 with the Shadow Rider VMAX, you can put a lot of pressure on the opponent. Maybe you're swinging into their main attacker that they're trying to build up, and you can threaten a 2-hit KO. Or maybe you're knocking out a Sobble, and that just sets your opponent back that 1 extra turn and evens that prize race out. I just find that when I'm attacking on turn 2 with this deck, I'm usually having a very good time, and Zacian is that enabler that allows us to do it. I think this list is exactly where you want to be with this deck. Please make sure to go down below in the description and copy the list. Play it for yourself. These are my first games with the deck, and I am blown away by just how consistent it is and just how powerful the Zacian is for us in this deck. While you're down below in the description, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more great Pokemon TCG content. And with that, let's go into the games. Anyway, nice little start for us. Oh, jeez, bro, jeez. So we do, I'm trying to think if it's better to go in with the Zacian, and it probably is into an Umbreon, right? So there is a possibility that we could get an extra energy on this. Because we're doing 150, we could do 180. Yeah, so we'll just do this and then Rar of the Sward. One other thing that's possible is we could Shadow Mist on our next turn and make it so this Umbreon can't attack. Okay. Probably not going to be possible now. You wanted Flying Pikas? I think we got the Flying Pikas. I think we got our like 4/4 copy. Underworld Door, I guess. We got to draw some cards here. Okay. We get that Great Ball that we've wanted. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, no. I don't want you. I don't want you. Crobat? Crobat? Crab? The crab? Okay. 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 We'll do this. We just have to take this thing out, man. Gotta take that thing out. It's a pretty good second turn. Huh. This is the rest of our deck, huh? We don't actually need that down. We want the Psychic. Because we only have access to 2 Shadow Riders. Because we discarded 1, which maybe was, you know, on further review was perhaps a little foolish. We perhaps squandered a fantastic opportunity. We will go here. Okay, we will go here. Sure. And then let's Rar of the Sward. And if they evolve and then they take out this, then I guess we'll want to put it here. I don't know. I don't think there's a right answer at this point. I think we're kind of in a bind for sure. You could attach a sword to the Zacian. Really great point. Yeah, the rusted sword. Get some buff Zacian action going. They're gonna mean look. Wait. I like our chances. They got 200, so we would need how many energy on this thing? Or how many energy down total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be enough. Okay. Here he come. Here he come. We get another energy. Huge. This goes for nothing. This goes for something. Underworld Door. Onto this fella. And then if we do get a supporter. Unreal. Let's go here again. Underworld Door. We'll go here. And we'll attach our energy. And then, do we want to Marnie our opponents? They discarded a Houndoom? They discarded a Houndoom early. Okay. I'm just thinking about the boss, right? It might give us a little more board control. I might just hold on to the hand. I think I just attack into the active, hold the boss, and then call it good. Yeah. Awesome. Our first game with the Zacian. I mean, you saw it there, right? Where we were really threatening on that second turn of the game. And that almost feels like what you need to win with the Shadow Rider deck is just to be able to put on some early pressure, right? Look at what we're working with here. Look at this hand. I want you to look at it. I want all of you to look at it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we should I think we should Shadow Rider. We could do like this. We could go 2 on the active. That's so insane. That's so insane because now we don't need a switch out. Oh my gosh, dude. What a baller, Zacian. You're just, if you just didn't have the weird teeth, man, you'd be a ridiculously cool card. It's just the teeth. The teeth have me fricked up. I want to hear it, chat. If you've ever had a hand like this with Shadow Rider going first, I'm honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if the opponent just scoops right here. Like, I'm smelling it. I'm smelling a scoop. I'm smelling a scoop. Come on. No. Oh, come on. No, no crushing hammer. No crushing. No crushing. If we can get rolling, if we get like a turn 2 knockout on this Dragapult, oh my word, bro. All right, we see a research from our opponent, so still not out of the woods yet when it comes to crushing hammers. I would frankly expect another one to drop from their hand, so we'll see. We will see what happens. There's a path to the peak. Okay, that's one way that they can get us, but that does make our plays a little easier. We don't have to think about whether or not we want to, Underworld door this energy, so we just get to evolve into the active and attach, and yeah, it's all good. So we'll see what we can do with this path of the peak. We do have Pumpkaboo in our deck, so keep that in mind as well. And we got some training courts. And so, yeah, okay, we prized a training court, but we do have the Pumpkaboo. And honestly, getting an energy in the discard pile, it ain't so bad. It ain't as bad as everybody says. This is as bad as everybody says. Dang. Oh no. We need a stadium or a Pumpkaboo. Oh, we're off to the races with this hand. Okay. I guess I'll just have to settle for a turn 2 attack. It's fine. It is fine. 100 damage. We would have been just demolishing. We missed Fog Crystals. We missed Quick Balls off of that research. And I mean, frankly, we missed like another supporter outside of boss's orders off that research. So kind of putting ourselves in a tough position here, but you'd think off of 7 cards we could find a counter to the path. I mean, we do play the Pumpkaboo. That would have been really good. So we'll see. See what we can do here. The opponent is obviously not going to be attacking with the Dragapult. I would expect them to come up with the Dragapult V and start swinging. So the shadiest of dealings. Yeah, if we can get just a few more energy and threaten the 2-hit KO on these VMAXs, it's over. It is over. We see a level ball. And they are going to Evo Incense. Now, keep in mind, they have 2 Drizzile in the discard pile. So their draw is going to be severely hampered. There's another level ball. They get another Sobble. Okay. I would actually be a little cautious. Huh. Very interesting. I'd actually be a little cautious if I were them about what they put down. We're just going to play this Evo Incense to burn it. We're taking 2 prizes, but I should have checked to see what was in the deck. We could gust up the Dragapult VMAX, and we could also like gust up the Drizzile, but I think that's a next turn play. I think that's a next turn play. Let's go ahead and max Geist. Taking the knockout here, they of course come up with their Dragapult. We know we have a training court prized, actually. We know we have a training court prized. And we get it. Huge. Okay. And that's big too, because we're going to at least guarantee 2 Underworld doors. I think we go off to the races. We got Articuno. So let's see how many energy we can get in play. Max 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could get 10 energy in play here on this next turn. So not enough for the one shot, but we could always we could boss on this next turn and go for the Inteleon, try to fill our board with as much energy as possible. And then on the next turn from that, go for a one-shot on the Dragapult. So I like that play here. I will commit a space here on the bench to the Shadow Rider Calyrex. I think we're setting up real well to just overrun my opponent. And again, I got to give it to Zacian. The ability was just so strong here. How many packs is the new Zacian worth? That's a great question. I'm not sure. We also get a research. Our play is going to be boss this turn, because then we just knock out a Dragapult. Again, Dragapult's only attacker is the VMAX, so we can really take advantage of that. So Underworld Door. Let's go here. We will Training Court. Underworld Door here. And we get an attachment. No switch, no retreat. But we won't. Let's see, we could go here as well. I'm just worried about them bossing up something. I don't know if I should be. I guess at this point, their only one to get up is the Zacian. That would be worse for them. So let's go here. Let's go boss this guy. And then we'll take our KO. So now we go down to 3 prizes. And the only thing they can attack with is Dragapult. So their only hope is to really Marnie and then path to the Pikas, right? But we still have a bench spot open for the Marshadow. If they don't Marnie us, I think we win. Like, I really can't see a loss if they don't Marnie us. Hey, Xenu, what's up? Yes, clout tokens are the new currency here on this channel. So I have some big plans, and I'm really open to what you guys think about the clout tokens. Very interested. Yeah, so this is exactly what they needed, and we needed to draw into absolutely nothing. We're still looking for our first ball. But we're gonna run a thing on the Discord. If you guys aren't already in the Discord, I'll put that in the Twitch chat right now. We're gonna run an art contest on the Discord for coming up with what the clout token looks like. So that'll be something I'll run over the course of the next week. I want like the lowest quality, 5-minute clout token imagery that you can muster. So they're gonna go with a little Jet Assault here, doing a little more damage. We do get a Quick Ball, so that will do it pretty much. Yeah, we'll discard an energy. That way we can get it back with a Stadium if we draw into that. Would I like to get rid of the Stadium? I think I would. Let's go ahead and Evo Incense. And at this point, we are just flooding the field. Let's go here with an Underworld Door. We get a research, so we will play it. Let's see, we got 1, 2. Well, we should let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's fine. We don't even care if they knock this out. We have the win if we can draw into a boss. So that's our play. So we'll just attach, we'll research. We're trying to dig as far through the deck as we possibly can. There is a boss. We'll go Underworld Door here. We want to get some quick balls so we can discard stuff. Go Fog Crystal. Go Underworld Door here. This feels so good. And it's all enabled by this guy. We've seen one quick ball, huh? Fog Crystal. Get another one. Okay, we only have one boss left, so we might have one prized. Let me just take a look. Yeah, we do have one prized. And we'll Underworld Door. I mean, this is just, look at this. We got 3 energy on each of our Shadow Riders. Truly unbelievable. Okay. So I think this happens. We'll save the stadium. We won't switch. We'll just go with a Max Geist. We're going to take 10 damage. Oh, well. I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. Because they could Zigzagoon us. They could Zigzagoon us. But I don't think it matters. We could get Marnied out of the game. Oh, it's such a struggle bus. We maybe didn't even want to take a knockout there. Who knows? We should have. Yeah, we should have. We should have. Yeah. We always want to do that. Put the pressure on. So there's a Max Phantom. They didn't end up having boss. Okay. Very good. Very good. I guess if they had Marnie, they wouldn't have, boss. So we're kind of in a win-win there. Just gust up a Sobble. I like this build a lot. The Zacian adds a ton of power to our deck. And we could even try to, I'm going to try just to see if we can do it. We have 9 energy in play right now, just to see if we can get 10 energy in play. Or 11 energy in play. Let's see, do we have any left? We have 1 left. So it's certainly not out of the realm of possibility that we could take a knockout on the active. Let's go here, Underworld Door. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and boss, but there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3, 10, and then we could research into our last energy, but we'll just overkill this little Sobble. So I'm super impressed. I am super impressed. I'm very convinced about this build, actually. I've played it twice now. I'm very convinced we're onto something, especially if we go first. Especially if we don't draw hands like this. Would the game have gone differently if we didn't start Zacian V? I think so. I really think so. Because we wouldn't have gotten that second turn attack for 100. Right? No, scroll. Just no energy attachment, please. No energy attachment, please. So huge. This is enormous because we're gonna at least get an extra turn with the Shadow Mist. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a decent hand. This is a decent hand. We'll Galarian Articuno because we can. And we'll Shadow Mist. Yeah, I like where we're at here. It forces them to go through the Houndoom. They can certainly do it, right? But okay. Okay, 130. 170, I should say. So we can get 1, 2. We needed 1 more Shadow Rider, so we're gonna have to to get. Okay. Sure. To get, we could do another 10 and discard this. Or we could try to go for a knockout. They don't have anything. They did not play a supporter. We just needed 1 more. So what we're basically saying, and I haven't searched my deck yet, but if we evolve this, then we're going to have to get Switch, Air Balloon, or double Switch, Switch Air Balloon, and then 3 energy, and then 1 on and then on Galarian Articuno. Because we can get to 160, but that's not quite enough. Okay, I think we research here. I'm pretty happy I did that. Okay. Okay, Shadow Mist. We're gonna be okay if we can just knock out this. If we can knock out this Umbreon, we'll be okay. But we kind of need off the top. Off the top, we'll need a Shadow Rider Calyrex or an Evolution Incense or something. So there's a Moonlight Blade knockout. We gotta bring up the Kuno. We need an Incense off here. Like this is paramount. Okay. So we go here. And then I mean we have to. We could have maybe taken a knockout on that Urshifu, but this seems like threat level, midnight here. So we got to switch in the bottom cards of our deck. So we want to shuffle. So I'll quick ball. Let's get out another Calyrex. We had abysmal pricing, didn't we? All right, Underworld Door to this guy. We get the switch. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. I'll take an energy back. We will need some luck here. We will need them to not find another Umbreon. Very possible for them too, but they got the 200. So like maybe they have 3 single strike energy in the discard. So like maybe one's Okay, just put that away. Leave that thought in the past. Oh, they're gonna attack with the Houndoom. Yo. Big money. Big money plays. So at this point, I feel like we're in the driver's seat because the more that we take. Dang, you hate to see that for sure. The more that we take knockouts, but that one hurts. We wanted them to swing into the Shadow Rider. Okay, so now they go down to 3. We will be looking to set up a Zacian. So I would actually like to do that now. Okay. Get the Zacian. This might be our angle. Are you my devil? Or are you my angle? Get the Air Balloon. Crush. Underworld Door. Now we need another VMAX. Crush. That's big. Another VMAX. We'll take an energy back just because. Underworld Door. We're doing 150 with the Zacian. We're just making it that much harder, right? Because now they're going to need to find a boss. They actually can't win this next turn. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, Articuno. Are we going to be sniping anytime soon? We'll keep him in hand. Keep him in hand. Okay, Storm Slash. And then see what we get off the prizes. All right, I need that energy, chat. Now they could knock out with the Urshifu. I kind of feel like that's a little weak because then we just come up with a Shadow Rider. And then they don't really have an attacker to back it up. So I think this is a losing position for my opponent. Maybe there's something I'm just not seeing. Another reason not to throw down the Galarian Articuno. Oh, okay. They could do it. They could definitely do it now. Huh. Okay, so we might just get another Zacian down. Did I discard my last one? I think we still have one in the deck. Okay. So at this point, oh, but it's tough, right? Because they already have this Urshifu down. They don't have an Umbreon down. So we do this. Of course, we're going to Marnie. I guess they don't have Umbreon down. So I think we are just... I want to get as much energy into play as possible. Okay, we do have a boss. That's fine. So we'll go Marnie. We can attach... We'll get our last Underworld door off the Training Court. Okay, Marnie. Great. Now we'd like to draw boss. So we had boss, so we will shuffle the deck. Just always be careful when you're playing Marnie. Like, you always want to ask yourself, do we want to draw into any of the cards that we put on the bottom of our deck? Sometimes the answer is no, right? Sometimes the answer is no. I think here it's a resounding yes, because we do want that boss. Evo Incense will play, just to get it out. We know that we have prized our other Shadow Rider. And then we give them the business, 380. See what my opponent can come up with. They can win, but they need a huge combo. They need a switch card into an Umbreon. Into a Houndoom. They also need an Urn and an Energy. Yeah, I don't think they have it. They're just gonna... That's game. That is game. A matchup we thought we couldn't win. And I think they drew pretty well. They had Urns exactly when they needed them. They had just enough, Houndoom plays. That was so good. They just couldn't find another Umbreon. So they will attach a couple of times and one energy short, sadly, beat down. We will get to flex some muscle. Underworld door. Let's go here. Let's go get it. Get our Articuno. And drop it down. And we'll go ahead and max Geist. For 560 damage. Huge, baby. Let's go. You're absolutely done, bud. If you're a fan of competitive play and you like that video, then you'll probably like this other video that I made on a tier 1 deck. Click it now.